Hello, my name is Alexander Robinson and this is my travel channel. So I am back here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Told you the next video would be a theme park one. And we're just gonna spend a couple hours in the park checking in on what's new, because there have been some new additions to the park since I was last here, whether via vlog or on my off time. And we're at the tail end of spring break. It's April 5th and spring break is pretty much coming to an end here at Universal. But there's a lot of exciting stuff to showcase, like a new food section, a small yet important expansion to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and the studio tour is gearing up for the 60th anniversary, so we're gonna hop on and see if we can spot anything that's up and coming for their celebration. So for now, let's go. First, let me just address the fact that I am in a raincoat. The weather has been really bonkers today. Like right now it's sunny, there's a few clouds in the sky, but out this way there's some pretty dark clouds and it's been raining on and off today. So while it's not currently raining, I don't want to take a chance and just wander around the park if it suddenly rains and then I've got nothing. Even without the rain, it's chilly, it's windy, so this at least is keeping me warm. So that's why I'm wearing a raincoat on a sunny day right now. And plus, the East Coast just had an earthquake as of today, so times are weird. My first stop in the park was the brand new PowerUp Cafe, which they just opened sometime last month. Right now I'm sitting in the Universal Plaza because I went ahead and got my food from that place. It's not so much a restaurant as much as it's a snack shop, but they have fizz drinks, they have two types of calzones, one based off the super mushroom and the other based off the one-up mushroom. And what I opted to get was a fire flower pretzel, and it's a pretty small pretzel, smaller than how I thought it was going to be, but also came with three types of dipping sauce: chipotle cheese, mustard, and white queso. I'm kind of picky when it comes to sauces, so I'm just gonna eat the pretzel as is. And this cost around $13, which I hope it's good, because for a pretzel this small, it really shouldn't be that much. I think it's the sauces that add up. It's a decent pretzel. I mean, you can't really screw up a pretzel that much. Like, it's good. However, I would say that the other pretzels that they have in the park are fresher. You get more out of them. And this one is more like a cookie pretzel. It's kind of like a mix between those really soft pretzels and those hard ones. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I do want to emphasize, as I'm standing next to this black construction wall, this is not going to turn into like a food channel where I'm going to theme parks all over the place and trying the food. Like, I eat when I'm hungry. It's just right now, because of this video, I had the fire flower pretzel on the mind, so I've always wanted to try that out. And plus, our next destination is someplace I've already been, but not at Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's head to that destination. Next up, we're heading into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter because they added something very small, but for those of you who've been to Universal Orlando, something that is very noticeable and very, very popular. Florian Fortescue's ice cream is now available here at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I had it for the first time back at Diagon Alley. It was its own store, its own ice cream parlor, and I just got a vanilla soft serve, and I think it was amazing. So the fact that they brought it to our Hogsmeade here at Universal Studios Hollywood is such a treat, no pun intended, because the ice cream I think is so good. And I got myself butterbeer ice cream. Now, I've had the hard pack version of this, and it was actually pretty good, but that was 6 years ago. I'm a soft serve kind of guy, and let's try this out. Why not? That is good. Like, soft serve ice cream is just so good, and there's sometimes you just get that perfect texture. That's what this is like. So just as good as it is at Universal Orlando, and I'd like to try out the Granny Smith flavor, because I tried to get that on my last day back at Universal Orlando, but the line was out the door and I had a plane to catch, so I couldn't do it then. But now that it's here in Hollywood, I will be able to do that now. I'm actually going to stir this up more to try to get more of that butterbeer flavor to it. I will say this though, because this Florian Fortescue's is connected to Honeydukes, it's not that big of a section. It's not as big as the ice cream stand in Diagon Alley at Orlando. So they only have soft serve and the hard packs. They don't actually have the scoops of ice cream. So if you wanted actual scoops of ice cream, you're still not gonna get it at this Wizarding World, but for me, I'm a soft serve guy, so this works perfectly. Here's a slight update on what is partially the Forbidden Journey extended queue. There's now scaffolding in this area. So we'll see what happens in the future with this construction. So that takes care of the food portion of this video. Now it's time to head to the one attraction that I plan to do today. And that would be the 60-year-old Universal Studio Tour. Before I hop on the tour, I just wanted to show you this view of the San Fernando Valley and show you all those really dark clouds off there way in the distance. Because like I said, it's been raining on and off today. Like it's nice and sunny here. There's a blue sky up here and by Hogwarts, but over there, like it's almost Florida weather except for the humidity. Thank God we don't have that. Here's the fancy new yet old glamour tram that they've decked out for the 60th anniversary. I just missed it. If I could try to get on one of these today, I'll try. If not, I'll wait till the actual celebration starts. I think it's just best that I go on the glamour tram once the actual 60th anniversary starts, so I'm hopping on an electric tram.
Welcome aboard for an awesome experience that's also awesome for the environment.
That's right. Welcome aboard, everybody. Welcome to the world-famous Universal Studios tour. My name is Sarah. I'm going to be your tour guide for today as we lift the veil of secrecy on some of Hollywood's hottest filming locations. So we are officially leaving the theme park behind us now. We're headed into one of the world's largest and busiest film and television studios. Now, Universal Studios was started by one man. His name is Carl Lumley. There he is up on your screens. He's the fellow with the bow tie. When he first opened up Universal, his big dream was to create an entire city dedicated to the movie-making process. Well, his dream has become a reality. Universal Studios is its own city. We are Universal City. We have our own zip code. We even have our own fire department. Take a look on the right-hand side. You'll see our fire station. This isn't a set. This is a real working fire station that services Universal City.
Actually, speaking of, if we're going to get a ride like this, we'd better go talk to Transpo now and let these people get back to their tour.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hello everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, TED. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour.
There's the classic runaway train from way back before I was born, and there's the collapsing bridge.
All right, there was a quiet zone, folks. They're filming a commercial in our Metropolitan sets, which is why I had to get off the mic real quickly for just a moment. But we're going to be heading into the jungles of Skull Island.
So we just finished King Kong 360 3D and we're going through another quiet zone at the moment. So I guess I'll just pretend to be a tour guide right now. This is New York Street. They filmed Transformers, Spider-Man 2, Captain America, First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man down there. I think they filmed Agent Carter down there somewhere. And sometimes this area would be used back in the day for Halloween Horror Nights. Like they had a house in this area here where these trailers are. They haven't had Horror Nights down here since 2019. Yeah, right before the pandemic hit. Do hope they bring Horror Nights back here to the back lot at some point.
All right, thanks for your patience during that quiet zone, folks. Now, you may have noticed on our right-hand side our monster mural. Our monster mural was created by Tristan Eaton, a street artist. Everything that you saw on that mural was done by hand. He used over 800 cans of spray paint to create this mural for us. Now, our Universal Monster mural is to pay homage to all those classic black and white monsters that Universal is known for. Now, one of those monsters got their start right here on our Hollywood Ocean on our left-hand side. And back in 1954, our Hollywood Ocean was the Amazon River for the film The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And it sure does look like the Amazon, you know, if it wasn't for the Hollywood Hills in the background of that creature. But Universal is known for the monster movie genre. All those classic, once again, black and white horror films like Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wolfman, they all got their start on our Little Europe sets, which we're about to head into in just a few moments. Little Europe can be transformed into any country in the world, and the way that we do it is pretty simple. We just have to change the language on the signs. Now, currently, Little Europe looks a little different, and that's because it's still dressed to look like the afterlife for the hit television show The Good Place.
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Some of the other countries, our Little Europe sits in include Spain. This is where they have the Running of the Bull sequence for City Slickers. This is also the Vatican City for Angels and Demons, starring Tom Hanks. Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog and a romantic rendezvous in Paris in 2011's The Muppets. And they can even transform these sets into fictional countries, and so they did for Princess Diaries too. The Royal Engagement, starring Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews. We're currently driving through Genovia. They had their big parade up and down our train route, if you can believe it. Now, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a little courtyard area. Think of those classic black and white horror movies I was telling folks about. Anytime the villagers get together with their pitchforks and torches to go confront the monster, they would always congregate on our right-hand side. That is the Court of Miracles.
This house looks fairly new to me. Don't think I've ever seen it myself. And there's the backside of Earthquake.
How dare you hit that man!
Now, this is a scene from the movie War Wagon. You're looking at Kirk Douglas. He's the cowboy in yellow. John Wayne is the cowboy in red. Now, these two actors are not similar in height at all. One of them standing on a box. Try to guess who it is.
Hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
If you thought it was Kirk Douglas, you are correct. As you can see, he can't leave the scene because he's secretly standing on a box from the waist down. But the Great West to back east, we're going to be heading into Amity, the New England town from the movie Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg. And it looks like we caught the man-eating shark that's been terrorizing the town. They're just hanging up on the right-hand side. And it looks like George is out there. That's his boat. George is our new studio tour intern. It's his first week on the job. Bad news, everybody. Looks like there's another shark in the water, but the good news is there's now a last-minute opening in the Studio Tour internship program, if anyone would like to apply. That part of the pier is connected to the gas line. I just hope a fire doesn't start. You know, this might actually work out in our favor. I read somewhere that sharks are terrified of fire. It turns out that's not true.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
Do you think we're getting too old for this?
Oh, come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town.
Coming up, you're going to see a little sneak peek of our 60th celebration. Universal Studios Hollywood has been giving out studio tours since 1964, if you could believe it. So we're going to be celebrating our 60th birthday this year. And on our right-hand side, you're going to get a little sneak peek of what we have planned for the guests. They're actually going to get up close and personal to some of the props we have displayed. We have picture cars back there.
Look at that.
So make sure to come back for the 60th celebration. It's going to be happening towards the end of spring, all throughout summer. And we're so excited to show you folks what we have planned in store.
Here's a view you don't see every day on the tour. It's a pretty little park area. Just imagine if 747 crashed in that little park area back there.
These houses that are across from the plane have been featured in commercials for Pepsi, home insurance. Are you in good hands, or does your house look like this? These houses are also featured in an episode of Community with Joel McHale and Ken Jeong about a bad Habitat for Humanity job.
Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show.
That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? Welcome to the world of no.
I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. I'm taking care of business. Bob's out.
All right, well, we all heard what my new boyfriend said. There's a witness aboard this tram, so we're gonna have to hide it in Sullivan's truck repair. This is a known street racer hangout, so a reminder to remain seated, arms and legs inside the vehicle, and secure any loose belongings. We're supposed to meet one of Hobbs' friends inside this first room, but I gotta be honest, I wasn't paying attention to what his name was.
My name is Roman Pierce.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while.
Now, we definitely don't want to stick out. I'm not sure what's going on in the next room. It kind of sounds like they're throwing a party. But whatever the case may be, try to keep a low profile and blend in. Everyone got that? No flash photography, keep a low profile, and what was the last one again? Oh yeah, blend in.
Okay, guys, it's showtime! Look him up! I got the bull by the horn! Now we're moving. Everybody hold on! Hit the nitrous! Run or die!
Oh, how unbelievable was that, everybody? There was zero traffic on that LA highway. It was pretty unbelievable. But that blockbuster action sequence was the grand finale of our studio tour. Once again, my name is Sarah. I was your tour guide for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Hollywood. If you didn't enjoy it, my name is Barb.
Here's a better look at the construction that's going on for the new Fast and Furious coaster. That's the tram route right down there. So I wasn't able to showcase a whole lot of it. They're building in the foundations for the track. And there's actually a sort of structure over there with some track on it already. So this thing is coming along nicely. Hard to believe that this used to be the area where animal actors and special effects stage once were, because I can still picture those two buildings over there. But this Fast and Furious coaster looks like it's coming along nicely. Curious to see how this will look by the end of the year. And that concludes my day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It was very brief. I just wanted to showcase PowerUp Cafe and get a pretzel from there, get ice cream from the new stand at Hogsmeade and Honeyduke's, and hop aboard the studio tour to see what they have in store for the 60th anniversary. And yeah, it's never a dull moment on the tour. The route's always different, the guides are always different. It's always a fun time, and this was probably the most unique route I've ever taken on the studio tour. I certainly cannot wait for the 60th anniversary, especially since it looks like they're bringing the hanging shark photo op back. I took a photo with the shark from Jaws at Universal Studios Florida, and the one here at Hollywood hasn't been seen, at least for me, since 2009. So the fact that it's coming back, I'm stoked. But for now, I think it's time for me to head back home, and I just wanted to say thank you all for helping this channel hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. About a week earlier, my movie review channel hit 10,000 subscribers over 10 years, and this channel finally reached 1,000 subscribers, and all it took was a Spirit Airlines video. Who would have thought? But anyway, thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you for subscribing. It actually means a lot that so many of you are subscribed to this channel and watching these videos. I want to try to hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel sooner than I did with the movie review channel. I will promise this to you guys. If this channel reaches 5,000 subscribers, it doesn't matter when, I will go underneath the giant waterfall at Super Silly Funland. I will do that for all of you if you get this channel to 5,000 subscribers. And if this channel reaches that amount during the summer, great. It'll be an excellent way for me to cool off in the summer heat. If it hits 5,000 subscribers during the fall or winter, then y'all are so cruel in making me go under that during the cold. But you know, a promise is a promise. I'm looking forward to doing that either way. And yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. Like the video, leave a comment down below. If you want to find me elsewhere on YouTube, you can check out my movie review channel, Alexander Robinson Movie and TV Reviews. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Threads. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, have a good day, take care, and safe travels.